coming to you from the Metrodome here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Thanks for being here for our coverage of this NFC Championship game. Today's matchup looks like it'll be a great battle between two teams vying for a spot in the Super Bowl as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers come into town to face the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. It's almost time for the kickoff. Al Michaels here to bring you this one with my partner, John Madden.
You know, safeties are usually the last line of defense on the field. So when you have a guy like this back there as a coach, you feel pretty good knowing your defense won't give up many big plays. You also like knowing that he can line up in the box and act as another linebacker to stop the run.
The Vikings' ground game should be a big factor in the outcome of this one. Now, we've talked about the defense that they'll face, and in order to keep them guessing, this offense will look to mix it up with screens and counters. This will force the defense to tone down their aggressiveness and not overplay anything. It should make for a very interesting matchup.
And you can tell that defense is fired up and ready to go. I don't think we should keep them waiting any longer.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss.
You have called tails. Is that correct? Minnesota has won the toss and chooses to receive.
Both teams ready. One will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl as we get this game underway. He kicks it off. Dwight will bring this one upfield. Just won't go down. The Vikings take over on offense at the 24-yard line. And we go back to the game. It's 1st and 10. McNabb gives the ball off. A little juke there. Breaking free. Simon stops him at the 35. He did a nice job on that run.
And he picks up a 1st down. And when you have an offense that can keep it on the ground and pick up 6, 7, or 8 yards, you really open up the defense.
Tomlinson receives the handoff, running to the left side, and he picks up about 4. It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on their own 40. 4-man front this time. McNabb gives the ball off. Tomlinson wasn't able to do anything with it there.
He was looking for a place to run, but all those places were filled up with guys waiting to tackle him.
They need 7. Ball on their own 38. Calling an audible. Looking to throw. He's looking. McNabb passes to his left. Hill didn't get enough for the 1st.
That kind of thing always makes me shake my head. What was the guy thinking? A short pass reception like that will never get you the yardage you need to move past the 1st down marker.
4th and short. Ball on their own 45. They'll go with the run. Just won't go down. Crockett barely makes it past the 1st down marker. He gets just barely enough for the 1st down.
Here's a situation where you square your shoulders and you get what you need for the 1st down.
4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. He's looking. He's at the 40, and he steps out of bounds at the 34. In field goal range now. McNabb gives the ball off. Can't bring him down. And he's stopped at the 28.
This is what you want to get from your running game. If you can keep this up, you'll end up with a career day.
Calling an audible now. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Looking to throw. And he slips out of bounds at the 33. 5-yard loss on the play. 3rd down and long coming up here. He sees something in the defense. Quick drop, rolling out to his right. And he's brought down at the 22. The defense can't be happy at all after letting the quarterback pick up yardage like that.
When the quarterback has good speed, it adds another dimension to the game that the defense has to be aware of.
Showing good moves. Tillman makes the play at the 18. So a pickup of maybe 3. They need 7. gives the ball off. Juke move.
He's on his way to reaching the century mark today.
They're inside the 15. Directing traffic.
22.
Drops back. Brown makes the stop at the 14-yard line. He looked for some room on that carry.
Yeah, it looks like establishing a sound running game is one of their priorities today.
Calling an audible. With an extra DB, and the defense is in the nickel. Looking downfield. Miller throws to the middle. And a great defensive stand after forcing them to turn it over on downs.
You talk about production in the red zone.
And we're back. Green under center. Throws it right to the defender. It's first and goal. Ball 1 foot away. He'll test the left side. So he takes the handoff and takes it across the goal line.
The offense has been knocking on the door, and now they just kicked it down.
Looking to throw. Steps up. They get the 2. This one in the air. He sends it off. Whitted fields it cleanly.
This is where you want to be able to respond. You also don't want to panic because it's only the first quarter.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 21. Using motion. Quick drop. Looking for a receiver. Throws over to his right. He swatted that pass down.
He was in a great position to make that play.
Second and 10. With the catch. Walker pulls him down at the 21-yard line. He went nowhere, John.
Went nowhere fast.
Third down and long coming up here. They'll go from the I formation. He's looking to pass. Tosses it right. He finds his man. And he stops at the 46-yard line. He hangs on to the high pass.
You can go to this guy anytime, even if it's not a perfect throw. He has the uncanny ability to always come up with a catch.
Looking for room. And he's brought down at the 43-yard line. They're working on the ground.
Running the ball consistently is the first step in creating a balanced attack.
Only one man in the backfield on the run. Winfield makes the stop at the 40-yard line. Betts got the call for a gain of a couple.
One thing these guys don't want to do is give up in a running game. Because if they do that, they become one-dimensional. And that plays right into the defense's hands.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. About 4 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. Green sets up. Dropping back. Looking for a receiver. Going deep. He juggled it a bit and then lost it. Jackson got his hand up in time to tip it away.
Yeah, and all you have to do to make a guy miss is tip it so that the ball doesn't go where you expect it to go.
Jet is just about ready to pump this one away. They're ready to start another drive. hoping to duplicate the result of the last one, which ended in a touchdown. It's 1st and 10. So let's pick up the action. He sees something in the defense. They'll go with a pass. Gets rid of it. And the catch is made. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 20-yard line. 2nd and 1 coming up. Let's get back to the play on the field. He sees something in the defense. Quick drop. McNabb rolls right, tosses it right, and the catch is made. Dyson stops him at the 33. He got his hands on the face mask and trying to make the tackle.
Some of these defensive players think that face mask is a handle or something.
So we have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 38. Breaking free. And he's brought down at the 39. They'll pound away with the run.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense on it. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, that puts more pressure on your passing game.
Looking for a receiver. Gets the pass off. He finds his man. And he's stopped at the 20-yard line. Inside the red zone. Four-man front this time. Tomlinson gets the call. He's inside the 10. He dives forward. He took the handoff and did the rest to the score.
I tell you, he took that thing and he never looked back.
So he crosses the goal line to double his rushing touchdown total. They'll go with a pass. Surveying the field. McNabb rolls right. They fail on the two-point conversion.
It's really hard to score that close to the goal line. The defense knows you're coming and stacks the line with all their big guys.
Elam is back and ready to put this one in the air. He sends this one toward the end zone. The Buccaneers will start this drive from the 22-yard line. Melissa, what's up?
Al, I caught up with the team doctor, and he indicated that it is a fairly serious knee injury. They're planning to run a few more tests, but his return today looks doubtful.
Thanks, Melissa. Well, it's good news because on the replay, it looked a lot more serious than that. They'll probably miss the rest of the game. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Defender brings him down at the 30-yard line. It's 3rd down, 2 to go. With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Number 33 just couldn't find a way to come up with that run. Hakeem is back to receive this kick. Will head upfield with his punt. There's a flag on the play.
Holding number 47. Receiving team. That's a 10-yard penalty.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 21. 4 linemen, 3 linebackers lined up defensively. McNabb hands it off.
You don't always need to rely on your running game to pick up huge gains out there. Using it as a change of pace is an effective strategy.
And he's brought down at the 31-yard line. Less than a yard to go. Ball on their own 31. He sees something in the defense. After pass, he surveys the field, gets rid of it. And they're able to connect on that one. 2-minute mark. Inside enemy territory. Looking for an opening. Running to the right side. To the 20, the 10, and he's stopped at the 2-yard line.
I'll tell you, you can see he wants this one back. One game from the big dance, and he's running like he wants to do it all himself.
Drops back. Tosses it over the middle. Hill was the intended target. He didn't appear to see the defenders in that play.
Yeah, he's lucky the defender didn't come away with that pass. Second down is usually the time they'll call for a play back. So they need to play discipline, not to bite too hard.
So they get in on the ground.
That is a big-time run right there.
Runs it in for the 3rd time. What a day for him. He's going to throw. Stepping up. They don't get the 2 points.
You can do the math on these attempts, and you can see that if you go for it in certain situations, but if you lose by 1, then everyone says it was a wrong decision.
Elam in to kick this one off. He gets the kick away. Carter is looking for a nice return. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. We're guessing they're going to just throw it and do their best to move into scoring range since they don't want to go into the half with the score the way it is. Diamondbacks in for this play. Dropping back, passes left, and it's caught, and he stopped at the 39. The Vikings grab the live ball. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line.
The call on the field is overturned.
It was unclear initially why they called for a review, but now we understand the reason.
Yeah, it's important to get the calls right at this point of the game.
The Buccaneers use motion. He's looking to pass. Looking for an option. Green passes to his right. The quarterback showed you his great arm on that pass.
Not only does this guy have a strong arm, but his quick release makes him very tough to sack.
Drops back. Looking for a receiver. Throws it. He couldn't control it. Barber did a nice job of breaking up that pass play.
Yeah, you can tell by the way that thing just popped up there for grabs.
3rd and 7. Ball on their own 43. Let's get back to the action on the field. 4 linebackers this time. Looking to pass. Throwing. They tried throwing for the first, but the pass was dropped.
Drops on 3rd down that would have gotten you a 1st down can really demoralize a team. Your quarterback makes a good throw, but the guy on the other end can't come up with it.
Jet would come into this game to punt. Dwight is back to receive this kick. Fair catch. Dwight saw them closing in fast, so he signaled for the fair catch.
He did the right thing. Concentrated and caught the ball.
1st and 10. Looking downfield. Looking for a receiver. McNabb with the pass. Tomlinson was the intended target. Good defense shown on that play with the tip.
And he did a nice job of catching up with that one and breaking it up.
2nd and 10. McNabb directing traffic. Dropping back. Rolls out to his left. Surveying the field. And he goes out at the 31-yard line. Gain of 4. 3rd down now. You'd have to think they'll look for the go-to guy here.
And if the defense is thinking that too, they just might use him as a decoy.
Looks like he's changing the play. Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Tomlinson can't come up with it on that attempt.
He's going to need to bring down those throws and be a little bit more accurate if he wants to win this thing and get his team to the Super Bowl.
Time for a punt here as it's now 4th down. It's 4th down and 6 yards to go. Directing traffic. Looking downfield. McNabb rolls left. He's looking. Passes it. Tomlinson couldn't make the catch. So the defense comes up big on a very interesting decision to go for it here in the first half.
Yeah, you really have to question the decision-making here. You're saying that you're not going to trust your special teams, but now you put all the pressure on your defense.
They line up in the I formation. Looking to pass. Looking for an option. Passes it. He hits his receiver. He really lets it fly.
When you have a guy with a quick release like this, it can really frustrate the pass rush. Seems like he always gets rid of it just before they can get to him. The defense needs to stop him from scoring a touchdown here. They can handle a field goal, but nothing frustrates a coach more than giving up a touchdown just before halftime.
Betts was dropped behind the line.
And if you want to talk about the most effective way to stop the run, it's playing on the other side of the ball. When you get penetration like that, it's very hard for the offense to get positive yardage.
They'll go with a pass. Throwing. And he drops the pass.
You're one game away from the Super Bowl. Your team is counting on you to make catches. I'm sure he won't let the next one slip out of his hands.
There's still plenty of time left. They might take a shot at the end zone here.
But they don't want to blow their chance of getting some points before the half. So he has to be smart with his throw.
Tampa Bay takes a timeout. No timeouts remaining.
And so the kicker ready to come out onto the field and try to put one through the uprights before halftime. Anderson will come in looking to try the field goal. The kick is up. The kick is good. Jet will be kicking off. He kicks it off. Dwight is looking to pick up some blocking. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 27. Looking downfield. He's looking for something long. Tomlinson was the intended target. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. Minnesota back to the field. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Elam is just about ready to kick this one away. He sends it off. McGee will try to bring this one back.
This team is going to have to focus a lot more than they did in the first half if they're going to come back.
So we have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 38. Nickelback in this time. Green with a man in motion. Back to pass. Short throw. And it's caught. And it looks like they'll mark it at the 47-yard line. 2nd and about 1. Surveys the field, looking to the middle, can't bring him down. He's at the 40. Lynch with the tackle at the 39-yard line. So that tackle was his 3rd. The defense is caught out of position.
I bet the defense will be doing some extra work this week.
They're in field goal range. Looking downfield, slips the tackle. Green throwing it to the left. That pass was right on the money, and the receiver was there to make the catch for his first reception. It's 2nd down and 1 to go. He's looking to pass. Passes it. Nice connection. Gain of 6 on the play. Let's see what they can do in the red zone. Rolls right. Gets rid of it. Nice connection. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 11-yard line. Nice catch there, and the receiver has his first of the day. About 2 to go. The Buccaneers line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback with the carry. Searching for a seam. And the defender brings him down at the 4. He was able to pick up good yardage on that play.
When you have a back who can pick up big chunks of yardage on his carries, it forces the defense to bring another man up to the line of scrimmage to try and control him.
The Buccaneers using motion. Looking to run it here. Walker created problems in the backfield on that play.
This offensive line has been on its heels all day.
2nd and goal. Green gets set. Looking to pass. Gets the pass off. Gardner couldn't make the catch. So the pass falls incomplete in the end zone. So now we have 3rd and goal. Eighth play of this drive. McGee goes in motion. Gets the toss. Loses the defender. 1-yard gain on that play. Anderson will try to come through with the field goal here. And it's up. It's good. A lot of plays on that drive, but they lost some of the momentum toward the end of it, and they had to settle for 3.
What they want to do now is to realize they've established some things on offense and to improve upon them the next drive to get a TD rather than a field goal.
Hill is heading upfield. The 40. Minnesota is starting to pull away. It's 1st and 10. The Vikings are in the offset I formation. McNabb gets the ball off. Tomlinson takes it to the outside.
If you can get into the flow of the game and your yards per carry are this high, then you found a huge weakness in the defense.
McNabb sets up. Davis brings him down at the 48-yard line. The offensive line looked like they just collapsed on that play.
The offensive line has to get good movement on the snap of the ball for the inside run to work, and it didn't happen on that play.
McNabb hands it off. Loses the defender. Armstead stopped him for his 3rd tackle so far. He really covered some good ground there.
So here's a guy with great speed who can pick up the first and keep the ball moving downfield.
McNabb sets up, calling an audible now. Looking for room. Tomlinson looking to turn it upfield. Malloy found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. 2nd and 6 coming up here. 4 linemen and 3 linebackers lined up defensively. Bell makes the tackle at the 27-yard line. So that tackle was his 3rd. So we'll have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 27-yard line. So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the Minnesota Vikings ahead of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 20-6. So we have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 27-yard line. McNabb gets set. Dyson brought him down for his third tackle.
When you have a guy who can carry the ball for over 100 yards a game, you have half of what you need on offense to get to the Super Bowl.
They're inside the 20. Four linemen and three linebackers lined up defensively. To the outside. Beautifully designed play there, John.
Anytime you can get a run like that for a first, it does a lot for your whole offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see some sort of play pass to build off that big game.
Seventh play of this drive. Bell wraps him up. Now has 4 tackles.
He's over 100 yards in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for much more than that to do that.
They're down inside the 10.
This team has been putting up good numbers inside the 20 here today.
At the 1. Big loss on the play. They'll be faced with a long third down play here. They line up in the I formation. And we've reached the 2-minute mark. So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. Ball on the 1-yard line. These third downs haven't been much of an obstacle, and it's helped them take the lead. And it looks like this one will be spotted at the 12-yard line.
I bet the defensive coordinator is telling his guys on the sidelines to get ready, because it'll be up to them to stop any comeback attempt and hold on for the win.
Looking to throw. Surveying the field. McNabb rolls right, gets the pass off, and the catch is made. The defense is trying to force a turnover, which will put an end to this game right now. It's 1st and 10. Dropping back. He's looking. Passes it out to the left. He had a shot, but couldn't come up with it. He dropped it.
I'm not sure why he dropped that one. The quarterback delivered it right to him.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 36. 3 linemen and 4 linebackers lined up defensively. Throws it and caught. Great effort there. That pass was right on the money, and the receiver was there to make the catch for his first reception. It's 3rd down and 4 to go. 4 linebackers this time. Dropping back. Throws over to his right. He hits his receiver. Winfield brought him down for his 3rd tackle. 4th and 81. Ball on their own 45. Drops back. Looking downfield. Green with With the pace, and it's caught. He never hesitated on that pass.
That was quite a throw. This guy's been blessed with a golden arm.
The Buccaneers take the timeout. One timeout remaining.
So we have 1st and 10 here. Using motion. Looking downfield. Tosses it right, and he dropped it. They have to move him down quickly here on 2nd down. So they're almost within their kicker's range. 5th play of this drive. Looking to throw. Tosses it right, and he makes the grab. Winfield is in on the play again for another tick on the stat sheet. About 8 yards. Ball on the 38-yard line. He's looking to pass. Looking for a receiver. Green with the pass, and it looks like they'll mark it at the 28-yard line. Picked up 10 yards.
They're going to need to pass here, and they're not worried about 1st downs anymore. They need big gains and a quick score.
8th play of this drive. Using motion. He's going to throw. Throwing left. The pass is picked off. He's to the 40. Across midfield. The 40. The 30. The 20. The 10. And he's in for the touchdown. McNabb sees something in the defense. Looking to pass. Looking for a receiver. He surveys the field. Throwing left. Hill, the intended receiver. Elam sets up for the onside kick. Here's the onside kick. Williams is on his way upfield. They're just about in field goal range. It's 1st and 10. Green sends a man in motion. Drops back. He surveys the field. Has time, looking for something long. Morton was the intended target. That signals the end of the game. The final score is Minnesota 26, Tampa Bay 6.